Yeah, over it again. Okay, let's face this way, please. Let's start with this drill, which is good for your understanding of inside position versus the outside position. Right now, if both of my feet are in between the legs, I have the inside position. I can attack his feet either way because the feet are on the outside and my feet are safe at the same time. When you guys are going for foot locks, sometimes you see it in ADCC where you get into like this foot lock battle where he can attack me, but I get attacked. Like I can attack him, but he gets attacked as well. That's risky because he can attack me as well, remember that. In my opinion, it's much better for you to take your time, for you to stay safe while you attack him, okay? So here's what we're gonna be working on right now. I got the double inside position, I grab his foot. As I pull one foot into my armpit, I straighten out my leg. I want a high bite over here. We're gonna go into the actual, like, the breaking mechanics later on. For now, I want a high bite. This should put a little bit of pressure on his heel. Watch, if I leave this foot over here, it's kind of like up in space. I'm gonna put it on the hip, I'm gonna fall to my side. Watch how my knee is going to connect right there. One of the escapes that he wants to do is probably peel this foot over, step over, and this is how I start to escape, right? Go back for a second. If your knee reinforces your foot, try to do it now. It's a little harder now. I'm getting a pinch down on my heel, and this is a good catch. Release, boom, back to the inside position. I'm gonna go on the same side, but when you guys do this, I want you to go right and left. Grab the heel. As you're gonna pull this into your armpit with a high bite, foot, fall to your side. You can release the ankle, you can grab it up to you. Just make sure this knee is right here. It's a closed loop. This will be an open loop. This is a closed loop, okay? Do you feel the pressure here a little bit? Good. High bite, this low bite won't work, okay? So one person for time, start with the inside position and just go side to side. Ready, go. We're not gonna do this drill today, but if you guys wanna do this drill, just to kind of test how your body position is, put your hands down on the mat, like this basically, and drag yourself back. Like, he shouldn't be able to escape. If anything, he drags me with him. This is how you control the leg. Notice I'm controlling the hip, knee, and ankle, right? So for you guys to kind of get a better bite, just do this with somebody and then have them like just drag themselves back and then you're here chilling. If the knee starts to escape, you're too loose on the legs. This is how you start to lose the whole control, okay? We're not gonna do it today, but that's something you guys can go ahead and start adding on if you want. Okay, now for the breaking mechanics. Let me address something I saw that I see a lot of the time. When you guys go up, some of you guys are going towards the calf. I'm not attacking the calf. That will be a calf slicer. I'm attacking the Achilles, okay? If you go too high, it doesn't matter how strong you are over here, I mean, right? There's too much over here, there's a whole less over here. So if I can focus my strength, and I wouldn't say strength, but if I can focus on a smaller part of the body, it's easier to attack, right? A wrist lock comes super quick. The wrist lock, I mean, the wrist is a very small joint, right? Compared to a triangle, for example, man, you gotta go around my neck and my shoulder. You gotta attack more of me. So when you attack the ankle, make sure you're catching the heel just enough where you can start to get a good bite. Notice I didn't even grab anything, okay? So after I rock back and I'm secure, my foot's on the hip. I'll talk about why we have the foot on the hip in a second. My knee is against my heel. This is high. I'm gonna go ahead and do it the no-gi version and the gi version. No-gi version, my second hand will go underneath my own. One thing I want you guys to notice, I'm pinching his foot into my lat. So this foot, I'm choking it more by doing this. It's a big difference between me doing the breaking mechanics like this and then me really just crunching in that foot and then going. Your foot kind of pop, you all right?
Yeah, that's good.
Look at the difference here. Okay, this is no choking of the foot. It will work, but now here. And I haven't even extended yet. So his foot's going like this, you click, and then I extend. Okay? So make sure you're super careful with this. Once again, we go to the inside position. I grab both. I grab both because I don't know which one I'm gonna do. If you grab this one, he already knows. Yeah, he already knows which one I want. Okay? High bite. I'm not grabbing anything. Foot here. Crunch. Actively think about you crunching his foot with your lat. Let's do the no-gi version of it where you get a guillotine grip and now you arch. Look how I'm coming into him and then arching away. That'll be the first one. The second one, you grab the far lapel. This is more the gi version. That far lapel acts as your other hand. I like this one better because he's gonna be doing something to stop it, and this is where I can block. I don't have that luxury if I'm grabbing with two hands. Same finishing mechanics, crush his foot, and then go. Man, why are you tapping me so hard? God damn, shit. If he's almost tapping, you did it right. If you have to struggle a lot, go back, you did something wrong. The catch was off, there's something wrong. Since you guys are alternating, let's do this 3 times each. Ready, go.
Hey guys, can I ask you a few questions real quick? What are you guys hoping to learn, more defense or more offense today?
Actually, both.
Both?
Both. Yeah.
You think this will improve your game?
I hope it'll improve my game, and that's why I'm here.
What about you, Kevin?
I hope I made a good investment.
Hey guys, can I ask you guys some questions real quick? What are you hoping to find, more defense or learn more defense or more offense today?
More offense, learning how to set up the technique, the position, and initiate the foothold.
Nice. What about you, Peter?
I'll go opposite. I'm looking for more defense. Seem to get in the leg lock position a lot. So I'd like to.
Okay, time. Good? I went around, everybody seems to get this pretty well. Okay, let's talk about the defense now. We're gonna talk about 2 ways to defend, okay? So if he's doing this to me, do it to me, please. Double inside position, good. I cannot attack him. He can attack me. Go for the ankle lock. Boom. My foot is up in the air. It's weightless. Look, there's no weight on my foot. So of course, if he's attacking my foot and I know how to weight in it, it's pretty light, right? It's almost like when you want to grab a single leg, you don't want him to be heavy on that leg. You want to push their weight back, and then you grab the leg and you stand up. So how do I get weight back, right? I can try to go over here, but this is why the foot's over here, so he can push me away. This is a frame. He needs to extend. I need to contract, right? If he doesn't have this foot over here, look, I can start to put weight on my foot and get up like this. This is not gonna happen unless I clear the foot, okay? We're gonna talk about this clearing the foot, but for now, as he falls, I want you guys to put the boot on. Release here for a second, there. Look, he's trying to bend my toes like this, right? If you guys put the boot on, go ahead, and you dorsiflex. Basically, this is called the dorsiflexion. Plantar flexion, right? Plantar flexion will be like this. That's what he's trying to do. Dorsiflexion is the opposite. This will only buy you time, okay? Look at the direction of my toes. If I do a dorsiflexion, but his shoulder's in the way, he will eventually win that battle. I cannot stop his, yeah, he will eventually win that battle. Go back. So, how I want you to do it is instead of pointing up, I want you to point to the outside. Do it again. I can win this battle. Not that battle. Go back. Go like, yeah. He will eventually win. So when we dorsiflex, go back. I want you to turn your toes out slightly so it buys you time. As you're doing that, look, I'm gonna tuck my foot in so I can rock him to the other side and I can start to put weight on my foot. If I can put weight on my foot, go ahead and finish the ankle lock. No, there's weight on it. The mat's in the way too, okay? And I'm gonna stand up. Mind you, he's still in the single legs position, okay? This is where you see the ripping come in a lot in no-gi and ADCC, right? We're not ripping here, so we don't have to worry about it. Eventually, how you clear this, you clear the foot, you hug, and then start to sprawl away to whatever position. We're not gonna talk about the pass from here. I just want you to, 1, stop the foot lock, 2, escape the single leg control, okay? First you stop the submission, then you escape. Not the other way around. If you try to escape while you're not keeping your foot safe, you get caught. One more time. Alani's gonna still drill the same thing, double inside position, goes to the single legs. Right around here, I'm going for the boot. I don't wait for him to go ahead and start doing it. This is late already. This is too late, go back. So here's the timing of the boot. Do it again. There. Watch this foot. I tuck it in. If I try to get up, my leg's in the way. Boom. And I'm heavy. He wants to push me back down or away. That's how he gets my foot like. I'm trying to get heavy, heavy, heavy. Clear the foot and kind of sprawl. I like the side smash position from here. You guys can do whatever you want, you kind of sprawl back. Do we understand what exactly works? So he doesn't have weight on the foot, he can break the foot. I need to put weight on the foot by standing up and leaning on the foot he's trying to break. You need to see that? You got it?
I got it.
Questions? Good? Ready, go. Some of you guys were trying to stand up where you were being blocked. That's hard to do. Go back to your position. Let me address this, I think it's important. Go ahead and do the thing. Okay. Remember, he's blocking me here for a good reason. You guys were trying to like get up over here like this. Man, he's just gonna push you back. He's not blocking this hip though. Remember, he's not blocking this hip, he's blocking this one. That's why I have you guys come here where, again, he cannot block that hip. But he can still push me away. This is why I have you guys get rid of this, so now you can come in. He still has a knee shield, which that's a whole different thing too. Like he can still get back to position. But usually when you clear this foot, you wanna stay super low because if you go back up, he's gonna put the foot back, no, go up, put the foot back over here. And then now he's gonna knock you on your ass again and then we're gonna be playing that. You don't wanna get knocked down. Alani's gonna defend the same way we just did, right? So I'm over here. As soon as I'm catching this foot, he's dorsiflexing, toes slightly pointing towards the outside. Does anybody know why we don't turn the toes in when we dorsiflex? Turn the toes in. There's a reason why I have you guys turn the toes to the outside, not inside. Huh? Yeah, look, if he turns the toes in, he just exposed his own heel. Again, we're not talking about heel hooks here, but as you guys go through the belts in Jiu-Jitsu, you will come to with a, you will have to face heel hooks. I don't want you to get used to, well, professor told me I could do this, and now you're getting heel hook. Heel hook wins against an ankle lock, usually, right? That's more in the knee, this is more in the ankle. So that's why I have you guys turn the toes up because he hides the heel. So I'm doing this to him, right? He dorsiflexes, he's gonna start to get up. Boom, turn this way. Turn. This position, right? He's gonna clear the foot. Thank you. Look, I push him away a little bit. That foot's gonna come inside over here. So this acts as a frame because if Alan wants to, remember, he wants to put weight on his foot, right? Go ahead, put weight on your foot. I redirect them. This is a frame and this is a hook because I'm completely underneath him. If he goes forward, I can push him over to the point where he's gonna fall. So as he's going, so remember, this all comes from this position. This is called single legs. He gets rid of the foot. I have to maintain a knee shield. If this knee shield is down, I'm getting mounted. So as he's doing that, I just come to the inside. If he wants to drive forward, drive forward. Look. Boom. Turn here for a second, Alon. That's exactly what I want. I want his weight on his hands. Because if his weight's on his hands, his foot is up on the air, and again, I go to the same situation. There's no weight on the foot. I'm gonna keep that inside position with my hook, and now the other foot is gonna go on the hip. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Stay. You can finish this like this, look. Or if he decides to turn a little bit, you can kind of follow him. And we go back to the same position, slightly variation. Hop to, come here, please. Where's Hop to? Turn. Actually, this is where we end now. Same finishing mechanics. This will buy me some grace, but again, I want, get away from me. And then I go. So let's take a look at all that again. Boom, I catch, he turns to the dorsiflexion, he goes up. No, get up the other way, remember. Okay. As he clears this foot, that foot will go underneath him. Turn this way. Everybody understand this hook? The foot was here, he cleared it, now I'm here. Okay? I'm still having knee shield. This is called the X guard, really. But your hook, instead of being the far hip, it's on the near hip. Okay? If Alan decides to come forward, which most of the time they will, look, redirect. Good. If it's on his hands, good. The weight's not on his foot. This foot is weightless. I keep the inside hook. My far hook will now come to the hip. Once again, you can grab your own lapel. You can get a guillotine grip. Start choking the grip. If he decides to turn, you keep, he turned there. You roll with him. If he rolls much faster than you do, he's gonna get away. That's why you see sometimes these guys roll even out of bounds. They're trying to spin much faster than the person that is trying to attack him, so they lose control. Good? As you see, like he rolled a little faster than me and I kind of lost control and I had to get him back. Okay, so make sure you roll with the person. So he's asking the redirection, go up.
How do you get him to get his hands to it?
Well, he's coming forward, right? Or down, look. Block. Go back for a second. Watch how I block this foot too. Go ahead. I'm here. Boom, I'm here. Go belly down. Here. Boom. Make sense? Ready, go. Guys, for the ankle lock, I'm looking to extend. The opposite of extension is?
Contraction?
Yes, sir. At its most basic level, that's what you're trying to do. Who wins that fight usually will determine whether you escape or he gets me the foot lock, okay? So let's go back to the same position. Again, same position. Double inside control, puts one foot. I put the boot on right away. Don't wait for him to start extending, put the boot on, okay? Remember, last time we were turning towards the free hip so I can get out. Let's say I don't want to do that, right? I can't turn, maybe this knee is pinching down so hard that I can't turn my knee this way. I need to start getting rid of these frames. Frame 1, frame 2, okay? I like to actually grab the toes and pin that down, okay? Go back. I grab the toes because they're weaker than if I grab the whole foot. Remember what I told you, like if you grab less of the human body, you can control it more. This is the same concept. Grab here, push it down, and look what happens here. So I'm gonna hop over it, right? He's gonna follow me with this knee. And I can get a little closer to him, but I wanna get as close as possible. So let's do two things at the same time. I got my boot on all the time. That buys me time. Put your foot over. I'm gonna do this and open up the knee and frame against it. Because if he wants to bring the knee right now, I can do that. And then I can bring my own knee here. And now I can bring Alan into me. Okay? What you do over here, I don't really care, but I care that you clear the frames so you can get close to Alan. That's it. We get over here. And again, here, he'll pretty much probably stop getting the foot lock. And then we go into this situation. If you keep your foot out, then you're gonna be in jeopardy again. Your best chance is to start to hide the foot underneath him, inside position, or just get out altogether if you don't wanna deal with all that. So he goes, go ahead, boom. Everybody see how I'm doing the dorsiflexion, right? 1, as I'm hopping over, I clear this, look, boom. You can either sit on his leg. There is no way he takes the leg out right now. Watch my knee, I'm gonna pummel my leg in, just so he doesn't bring the knee in. You did something good here, yeah. And now he brings the knee in, good. I don't really care about the hand anymore. Bring your knee in. Now I have an issue on it. I have the inside position on him now. Even if he tries to finish, go ahead and try to finish the foot lock. He lost a lot of the control. He lost the frames. He tries to finish. Look, I just get close to him like. Okay, so extension, what he's doing, and contraction, what I'm trying to do. I need to get rid of what's in front of me so I can get close to him. He needs to keep something in between us, usually a frame, the foot for that matter, so he can push me away. And that's the battle. Good. Once you understand that, you can get as creative as you can with the escapes. I like to show the technique like, oh, step 1, 2, 3, but really if you guys do understand what the battle is, you can win that battle however you want to, as long as you understand what's going on there.
I got a quick question. Since you're a bigger dude, are you looking to do more footlocks or defend more footlocks?
I'm looking at sucking less.
Second less, like in jiu-jitsu?
This in life.
So more defense and offense.
True.
What about you?
What was the question?
Are you looking for more defense or offense to learn here today?
Definitely offense.
You get caught in these a lot then?
I'm looking for defense.
Y'all look lost.
We're not lost.
She's just tired.
I don't see no training.
Not 3 in a row.
Yeah, but you weren't here today.
Okay, starting position here. We're gonna go live. I catch his foot. He can turn it, he should, matter of fact. And I secure. Yes, I'm trying to submit him, but gradually. I let him work escapes. I don't let him escape. I let him try to work the escape. You guys understand the difference? If I let him escape, he can just do whatever he wants and he gets away with it. Wrong. Bad habits because he might be doing something wrong, right? If he tries to escape, but I don't let him, if he does escape, then he's doing the right things. That's the big difference. At the same time, as he's working the escapes, I progressively put more pressure on the foot until I get a tap. So we're gonna start from here, a good bite, but he gets the boot on, right? Go ahead and try to escape. He did right, he got rid of the foot frame, but there was a knee frame, and that's why I started blocking him, otherwise he takes my knee frame out. So that was like a 10-second thing, maybe around there in 10 or 20 seconds. If I'm attacking, yes, I'm trying to submit, but I really would like for you guys to focus on the control side of things. Like once I get over here and he starts to escape, maintain the control. This is gonna happen when you start attacking foot locks. People are gonna try to escape. And this is how you try to learn, okay, live, what is he gonna try to do? We know the technique, but how does it feel live? For that, you have to spend time over here. Go again, go ahead. Look, he went here this time. Now I can go here. Keep going. I put ankle pressure. I'm not putting a whole lot, but it is getting worse. Look, I roll. I let him work. He's working. Maybe he fell there. Maybe he tries another one, okay? Remember, extension versus contraction. Always focus on that, depending on which role you're playing. Every time there's a escape or a submission, let's switch roles. Good? You did well, man.